All right. The general consensus or criticism that I receive is you are anti-Hindu. They tell me I'm anti-Hindu because I post news related to Indian Hindus doing bad things. And I generally respond and tell them, um, I'm reporting what is in the news, in the media. So if our Indian Hindus don't do something bad, there is nothing for me to report about. Okay. Yeah, and the normal response they gave, oh, what about the Pakistanis? What about the Muslims? And then there are some mental cases that tell me, the Mughals and, Aurangzeb, and oh my goodness. So, keeping to that theme, if Indian Hindus would not do bad things, I would not report it. Unfortunately, our Indian Hindus, I think the population is so big of India that you'll always bump into an Indian Hindu doing something. And over here, if you actually look at the screen, you have TRT World that reports, and this video has gone viral, by the way, everyone has it. Indian man pretending to be a Muslim making bomb threats. Okay. Now, the Indian man in question, his name is Abhay Devdas Nayak, which is obviously Indian, which is obviously Hindu. He is 41 years old. And this man of Indian, or like you proudly say, Bharat, Bharat, Bharatian, this Bharatian, let's play the game how you guys want it. We should be proud of Bharat. We should be proud of being Bharatians. Okay. So this guy, Bharatian origin man, believed to be a Bharatian national, since you don't like the word Indian. He was residing in Luton, Bedfordshire. Very big name, okay, in the UK. And he appeared to be carrying a refugee status card. Now, I'll play the video. You can have a look. I've put it on mute. So he shouts, I'm going to bomb the plane. I'm going to bomb the plane. And death to America, death to Trump. And God is great, which is Allah-U-Akbar. He's shouting Allah-U-Akbar, Allah-U-Akbar. And well, he's shouting, and this brave man came, grabbed him, and just put him. Well, that is how dangerous our Indians normally are. Indian Hindus, that's why they never come alone. Indian Hindus, when they fight, they never do it alone because it's very easy to just, they are like they call their bodies skinny fat. Skinny fat, and you know what that is because most of them are vegetarians, I guess. So anyway, now here's on the serious side, okay, without getting as you say, anti-Hindu, okay. There are a couple of things that don't make sense to me. All right, there are a couple of things that don't make sense, and I'll tell you what they are. Now, let me put this on pause. You see, it's also mentioned in India Today. Okay, India Today, it speaks about this guy, Abhay Nayak, Indian origin. All right. He emerged from the toilet. He just came out from the toilet, raising his fist, and then he started to scream and shout, I'm going to bomb the plane, death to America, death to Trump, Allah-U-Akbar. He was aggressive and even pushed a air hostess. And he claimed that he wanted to send a message to Trump. I don't know whether he had some business that got affected or he just generally doesn't like Trump. I personally feel that there is something wrong with him, like mentally. Maybe he has some mental issues because this is not normal behavior, right? This is the guy. Yeah, here he is. Okay, then see, the part that is confusing is he being a Hindu. Why are you shouting Allah Akbar? That means you had an agenda to be identified as a Muslim and claim that you're a Muslim, because Muslims get a bad rap of being terrorists. So you had an agenda. What it doesn't make sense is what did you achieve or what did you accomplish with this? Because, see, end of the day, when you do something like this is not a childish small crime. It's not like, something in India where you can get away. In fact, when our Indian Hindus, they committed the crime against Bilkis Banu, you know who I'm talking about, Indian woman, They killed her small little baby, Hindu extremist, part of the BJP group. They were supporting the BJP. And they not only committed the most atrocious crimes on her, they killed the baby. They actually smashed the baby on the ground and killed it. And the BJP Hindutva party, what did they do? They fought for their release. And when they were released, you don't have to take my word on it. I'll Google search right now in front of you. Bilkis, I hope I got it. Bilkis Banu. Okay, Bilkis Banu. So when you type here, you'll get the Bilkis Banu, images, and this is the poor lady. Okay, the Bilkis Banu case. And if you type Bilkis Banu rapists get Garland, Garland, by the BJP. This is not me fabricating a story. All right. Have a look. You can Google search this. So it seems NDTV, which is an Indian television, what they are saying is Bilkis Banu rapists are Brahmins, have good sanskar, BJP MLA. This is from NDTV. All right. This is not a Pakistani sponsored channel. This is not George Soros. This is not Qatar. This is me reading from NDTV. The rapists are Brahmins, Hindus, and they have good sanskar, the BJP MLA. So when you have a nation that sets this kind of precedence, India, Prime Minister Modi's government okayed rapist release. So tell me, see here, they've given them garlands, the power of abuse by Gujarat, Bilkis Banu rapists to go back to jail. Okay, but you can see the putting garland. No, these are Hindus. These are Brahmins from India. So when you have a country like this, BJP and Hindus, where they put garland, you can see the screen. It's not me faking it. So what kind of values does a country, a religion, a political party like this teach you? You tell me. You say, no, I'm anti-Hindu, I'm anti-this, anti-that. How about addressing this? What will you tell me? Will you say this is fake news? Will you say this is Pakistani sponsored? It's NDTV. And it's your BJP MLA who's Hindu. Okay. So can you tell me? You'll not have a single thing other than giving me bad words, threatening my wife, threatening my kid, sexual words, And then some of you, I don't know, it's like, oh, in America this is happening, UK, the Pakistani grooming gangs. Baba, we are Indians, we talk about India. And this is another Indian. See, this guy, Indian. All right. So now he's been arrested. Upon landing, he is being charged with assault and endangering the safety of the aircraft. This was UK. He did not enter a plea that is guilty or not guilty. Now, I'll tell you something. See, he has a refugee card. Instead of keeping quiet, instead of being peaceful, instead of kind of getting along in society and being part. This now our Indians also start to do this. They are imposing their belief system. They're imposing Hinduism. They're imposing Hinduist practice, and they're doing it publicly, not privately. In Toronto, it seems that they were making loud noise and taking the Hindu chants, and people got pissed off and they started pelting them with eggs. And I don't blame them. If people are sitting quietly, they don't want noise. And for that matter, whether it's Christians or Muslims or whomsoever, if it's a quiet neighborhood and you start disturbing the peace of people, you deserve what is coming to you. And nowadays, this Indian, you remember, no? The Indians on the Wall Street, they were so rich that they managed to close the Wall Street. And what were they doing? The ballet and, sitting on a horse, and you're making a public spectacle, a fool of yourself. Like even in Canada, putting those flowers, doing the puja, doing all this drama to show Hinduist culture. And then they're saying, oh, this is what? Biodegradable flowers. Yeah, the poop and piss in India is also biodegradable, right? It's not chemical, it's biodegradable. Anyway, I don't want to bring the old news which everyone talks about. But I can definitely tell you this. All this, Indian origin, Abhay Devdas Nayak, Hindu name, all you're doing is making yourself more famous. Indian Hindu man, Abhay Devdas, falsely posed as Muslim, bomb threats, death to America. Well, seems our Indian Hindus are only getting worse. I don't know. You tell me. Since you say I'm anti-Hindu, anti-Indian, anti-this, anti-that, do you condemn his actions or because you guys will keep blaming me? My answer to it is, why you guys doing it? Because if it comes in the paper, I will talk about it. So if you guys don't do it, I'll not talk about it. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Love to hear what excuses you'll come up with now. All right? Love to hear what you have to say, and I definitely read your comments. You guys take care. Yalla, bye.